another new song, but I'd like to tell you the story that goes along with this. About the first time I met Gord Downey, if that's okay. The Tragically Hip were coming through Lethbridge, where I live, and my friend Steve Berlin, who produced one of my records called Truth Be Sold, he produced a couple Tragically Hip records, and he phoned and he said, "Do you want to go see the show and maybe meet the band and that stuff?" And I thought, well, yeah. I've been a huge fan. First CD I ever got was Day for Night, and so I said, of course. So he hooked us up with tickets to see the show, and when we got there was some backstage passes. The show was great, and we hung around for a while, and finally someone came and wrangled us, and we're walking through the hockey arena, going around the corner, and going around another corner, and then all of a sudden I start, smelling a pretty familiar smell. And I started hearing this weird jazz music and light pulsing out of this hockey dressing room. And I looked at my wife and I said, "What the hell did we get ourselves into here?" So we get into the dressing room, and there's lamps and lava lamps, and there's food and charcuterie boards, probably from Two Rivers Meats. So I sit down on the couch, and sure enough, eventually something gets passed my way, and I don't want to be rude. So I take a big hit, when in Rome, do what the Romanians do. So I pass it along, and in walks Gord Downey, sits beside me, and we start talking about dad stuff, essentially. And I think about 20 minutes into the conversation, I looked around the room, and I'm like, there's those guys that I used to look at when I'd read the CD booklets when I was a kid, and it's like, there's the Tragically Hip, except way fucking older. And then I realized I'm super high. And I looked at Gord Downey and I said, "Gord, I've had too much to smoke. You need to go get me a Gatorade." And without flinching, he said, "Absolutely." I procured me a Gatorade from somewhere. But I did get to say goodbye on the final tour, and what struck me was just how through all this adversity and trauma that he was going through, he was so giving to his fans and family and friends, and he didn't need to be. And it was such a beautiful gesture, and I thought about him a lot when I wrote this song. It's called Searchlight. We're all out here treading water, looking for a life raft out. But there's something in the ocean that leads a lonely boy to die. Well, I've got so many questions, they all keep me up at night. I am a traveler on this broken highway home. There are people living in these streets that have nothing to give. There is suffering all around us, people struggling to live. Yes, I pray for love and kindness for these wayward souls. There is nothing more than love. Love rules all. Searchlight, searchlight, guide me home tonight. I'm tired and I don't want to fight. I got nothing to give, and I through the heart of your civil wars, and it will always lead to losing, like it always did before, like it did in West Virginia, like it did in Birmingham. We are standing on the brink of some dark shore. Searchlight, searchlight, guide me home tonight. I'm tired and I don't want to fight, and I got nothing to give. It's so goddamn overwhelming to watch this all go down. I wish for nothing